Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesweegie at the desk with the Saturday Seafarers. It's the 2030 Interleague session, and yours truly is in the midst of defending our crown. The Chiba Pirates won the Nihon Koku series last season, and if it wasn't for the Fukuoka rings going to the moon over the last month, we'd still be in the pennant lead. Unfortunately, injuries have started to pile up. Juan Balbuena is down in the minors working on his rehab. Miyoshi out for season. Okazaki sprained his thumb. So we've got Gabriel Arias moving to second. And Yasuhide Tasuka, once again, is handling shortstop. Gorgo, good to see you, man. Yep, your banner's been atop our stream ever since you hung up the cleats. And Barry Basher, thank you for the resub. If you aren't aware, you can get access to 5 exclusive emotes, your name on that special thanks slide, and once per sub or resub, a custom Out of the Park uniform set from me as a way of saying thanks for your subscription. Use it for your perfect team. Use it for your franchise mode. It's yours to keep. And speaking of franchise mode and customization, of course, the JPBO is my custom thing. I am already planning for what to do for 2025. Some uniforms may be updated, worth pointing out. But for now, it's Interleague. The Hiroshima Phoenix are in town against your Chiba Pirates. Let's get into today's game, and because we're at home, that means it's time for a lineup introduction. 今これが隊列先発です。1番レフト金子優吾背番号46。2番センター杉浦元国背番号60。3番ファースト菅原修明背番号6。4番ライトランディ・デヘズス背番号67。5番サード町田博之背番号44。6番指名打者新井元富背番号9。7番セカンドガブリエル・アリアス背番号8。8番キャッチャー菊池和文背番号23。9番ショート田坂康秀背番号11。スターティングピッチャー松岡信介背番号39。Someone commented that they missed that introduction to the game, so I'm going to bring it back. Matsuoka, not bad. Getting a rare start here as our 6th starter in the rotation. 25 years old, still working on getting his stuff up to snuff. Fastball, slider, knuckle curve, his primary pitches, and then there's that change-oof. The Hiroshima Phoenix in here in Interleague. Lined right to Sugahara. He barely needed to move. Beautiful positioning there. That'll bring up Nonaka. 0-2 the count from Matsuoka. Line to shallow left. Kaneko's not going to be able to get there in time. 2-out single, and the Phoenix have a runner aboard. That'll bring up Tasuki Okada. 11 home runs on the season. 2-2 on the way from Matsuoka. Line shallow left, same spot as before. Throw from Kaneko to third will be late and offline. Nonaka going first to third. Tanaka. 1-2 the count. Called strike 3. Frozen with a fastball. Matsuoka strains runners at the corners. To the bottom of the first we go. Alan Facundo will be getting the start for the Phoenix.
Strike 3.
And gets a strikeout from Kaneko. But will walk Sugiura, the captain of the team. Sugahara, bit of a platoon bat. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Slider gets the job done. Randy DeJesus. Full count. Outside. They want nothing to do with him. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Real 3 true outcomes kind of guy here. Facundo. Machida, the third baseman. Rolled on the ground to short. Yoneda will go the short way. Through 1. It's scoreless. And funny you should mention Beetle Boy and Gorgo. The Reds announcing Ohtani. You're not going to believe where he wound up in this save. I'll show you that after the game. Fly ball deep to center field, but not deep enough. Sugiura will play it on a hop. Orlando Arcia is aboard. Yeah, he signed a free agent deal with the Reds. It's kind of ridiculous. 1-0 on the way to Yoneda, the shortstop. On the ground to Machida, who goes to second. In time for a double play. I mean, he didn't start there, Beetle Boy. I'll show you once we're out of the game. Beautiful play there by Machida to start the double play.
Strike 3.
Matsuoka doing himself a job here. Ooh, beautiful catch there by Nagao over at first. Normally a right fielder or a DH. Here he is at first base, like a true DH. And yeah, every team can afford to spend Ohtani. Every team. And I guess we got to talk about what happened yesterday, don't we? To coin a phrase, if it's not Passan, it's fake, move on. There's a reason he has not commented on this whole business.
You're out.
Yasuo Sakai called into emergency third base duty. That is a noodle bat. Sit him down. So in Japan, normally rotations are 6 players deep. It's rare that the 6th starter will get a game, though, because they're usually off days, or there's occasionally off days during the week. So Matsuoka as our 6th guy, I'm okay with that. Especially when he's pitching as well as this. I'm impressed so far. Yamauchi fly ball to center field. Sugiura has a beat on it. 2 down. Or that'll end the inning. Well played. Tasaka will start things off. He'll try to bunt his way aboard, but that's rolling foul. Now with third base in, count is 2-2. And he grounds it right to Nagao. 3-0 count on Kaneko. A rare 4-pitch walk for Yugo. Not exactly known for being the patient type. But he's off to a fantastic start this season. Two-two on the way to Sugiura. Fly ball center field. That'll be playable for the opposition. Nonaka makes the grab. Sugahara there now.
Strike 3.
Now they're swing and a miss. Pirates haven't been able to get anything going here against Facundo. I mean, I was following along with the Ohtani Jet stuff online. I wasn't posting about it, but I was following it. And the fact that it was Robert Herjavec from Dragon's Den and Shark Tank in the Jet, that's just... I mean, he posted on Instagram a photo of himself, quote-unquote, being signed by the Blue Jays, so at least he's taking it in stride. Another easy 1-2-3 inning for Matsuoka. I was expecting to like have to do a what's the word? An opener here. Matsuoka's been playing himself pretty well. If there is any Otani news, though, you are more than welcome to post it in the chat. Up the middle, Arcia with a late throw. Tough play. Randy DeJesus with an infield single. That'll be a wild pitch past Yamada. And the Pirates have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 2-1 on the way to Machida. Shallow fly ball to left. Not much need to move there. Wait a minute. This team is in the league without the DH. They put Nobutsuku Tanaka, their first baseman, at DH instead of Nagao, who's their right fielder. What are these guys doing? Hey, La Boomstick, thank you for the resub. That's scorching to the right center gap. Arai with the game's first RBI. Timely hit there from Mototomi Arai here as the DH. Arias now. Tries to go the other way. That's going to fall for a base hit up against the wall. Retreating was the right fielder, Yamauchi. Back-to-back doubles. And the Pirates have doubled their lead. Kikuchi, the backup catcher here. Fly ball deep to left. In front of the track. Okada makes the grab. Throw is good. That'll bring up Tasaka. Tasaka scorches this one into the right center gap. Yasuhide with a rare RBI double. Hitting out of the number 9 spot. Kaneko, shallow fly ball to right. Tasaka's getting the green light to go home. Throw home will be offline. Consecutive hits here in the bottom of the 4th. And now Sugiura works the walk. Sugahara. Fly ball to center field, and that's going to be over the head of Okada. That bounces up against the fence. 2 runs will score. And it's 6-0, and that'll punch out Facundo. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, like just constant hits and hits and hits and hits. Wow. Is this a bat around inning? I think it is. Today's broadcast is powered by Steam Whistle Brewing Company. Do one thing really, really well. So that's quite the cushion for Matsuoka. I think we just gotta let him eat now. So far, this is his day. On the ground, Arias to first in time. Here's the catcher, Yamada. Already has a passed ball today. Fly ball to right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. Could be 3. Looks like Yamada will settle for 2. That'll bring up Yasuo Sakai. Shallow fly ball to right. DeJesus has a beat on it. Inning over. Now Matsuoka's in line for the win. Excellent work here. Machida having a breakout season so far. 9 home runs, 285 batting average. And that's 8 straight balls for Tomioka to walk the first 2 men he sees. Ball 9. Gabriel Arias deep to center field on the track. It's hauled in by Nonaka. Machida with a savvy tag up. Kikuchi, the catcher. Fly ball to left. Okada grabs it. Throw home
Safe.
will be late. Standing in is Machida. It's 7-0 Pirates now. Tasaka, slow bouncer, back to the pitcher. Good play there by Tomioka, former Pirate himself. High bouncer, gobbled up, throw to first, just in the nick of time. No action in the Pirates' bullpen either. Beautiful throw there by Tasaka. And now we see some action in the bullpen. Takiji Kojima getting loose. Fly ball to left. Kaneko hauls it in. Here's Nonaka, the center fielder. And he's plunked. Matsuoka clearly favoring one side of the pitching mound versus the other. Also getting loose, Hirotsugu Kobayashi. Fly ball. Center field. Sugiura brings it in. It'll be Kojima coming out of the pen for the next inning.
Strike 3.
Apparently it was drizzling all day, again. Typical Chiba. Typical June day. Sugahara getting to feast on a righty. Driven deep to the opposite field, but that's playable by Okada. That'll be the end of the day for Nobusuke Matsuoka. 6 shutout innings. That will bring up Takiji Kojima to deal with 5, 6, 7 here. Good charge in by Kaneko. 1-2 to Orlando Arcia. Fly ball to left center. Long run for Sugiura, but he's there. Two and 0 to Yoneda. Fly ball to left. Kaneko takes a few steps in. And that'll take us to the lucky 7 here at Chiba Marine Stadium. Stop taking me out to the ball game. It's you gotta believe.
Remember the heartbreaks. Remember the tears. Getting it all together takes so many years. Remember the close ones, and there were a few. You never gave up trying, wanting to come through. Well, this is your moment. You've learned how to fly. We remember that long road once walked, then kiss it goodbye. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. It will. We believe the pirates will come through. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. You know that we believe 'cause we believe in you.
I gotta fix that. The tempo on the sentence chopped Chiba is a little off. Koji Takeda out of the bullpen for the Phoenix. Scorching line drive to right field for Machida. Man is having himself a game. Walking a hit. Arai, the DH today. And that'll be a double play. Looks like Kojima will be getting a second inning of work here. He may be called on as the mop-up dude. On the ground, Machida gets to show off a cannon. Pinch hitter here for Sakai is Kuzuya Kawazoe. Fly ball to shallow center. That'll be played on a hop by Sugiura. And the Phoenix have a runner aboard. What just happened there? Oh! The ball hits the runner Kawazoe. Okay, we gotta look at the super stats replay, because 102 miles an hour right at the batter. Oh, man. Ooh, ouch. That's unfortunate for them. I have not seen that in game before. Good thing, too, because that is back-to-back base hits otherwise. Phoenix starting to mount a little thing here. Popped up on the infield. Sugahara takes over, inning over. Rookie Hirotsugu Kobayashi will be getting loose in the pen. Big things expected from this kid. Including possibly a turn in the starting rotation. Why were you swinging on 3-0, Arias? Why? Takeda makes short work of the Pirates' bottom of the order here. Top of the ninth. Kojima's day is over. Hirotsugu Kobayashi will take over here. Scott2727, thank you so much for the follow. Ditto for Wade Beers and Beetleboy911. Apologies, I don't have alerts turned on. Every time someone does a custom reward using my arrows points, the awards box gets stuck. Or the alerts box gets stuck. And I don't know how to communicate with Twitch to get them to fix it here on Twitch Studio. So, shrug. Oh dear. That one's not coming back. And Kobayashi blows the shutout. Here in the top of the ninth. Two-one on the way to Yoneda. Fly ball to left. Kaneko on the track makes the grab. Good play and good throw. Mokichi Kobayashi will pinch hit here. 0-1 on the way from Kobayashi. Popped up. Behind second base. Ball game, Pirates! They take this one by a solid 7-1 score. Doubles all over the place. All right, let's get settled in. Let's talk. Let's jam, and let's figure out why Isoroku Makino is not living up to his paycheck. Oh, right, Otani. Yes, let's take a look at him. So here is Shohei at age 35. And in typical fashion, stretched his elbow ligament late in September, got a 1-year deal with the Guardians on a try him out offer as he recovers. Then signs a 6-year deal with the Phillies at $134 million. And now has a 4-year deal with $105 million with the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, he's having a career resurgence in 28 and 29. And in 2030, hello, sir. Solid work at the plate. And he's following that up with fantastic pitching. Yeah, he was MVP for the Reds last season. Let's see who else is on the Red Legs. Ellie De La Cruz stuck around. Drew Jones, okay. Yeah, that's a good player. Edwin Arroyo, Gavin Lux, Tink Hentz. Love the name, Francesco Capocci. And with Dalton Jeffries and Freddie Peralta both out for long term, that'll make Gorgo happy. If you like the look of that uniform on Otani, I gotta show you the Hiroshima Team Redacted. My Japanese alumni theme team. We're saving up in order to get a an Edwin Diaz so we can get the PT Elite Kodai Senga. Alright, let's do the last of these interleague matches. As you can see, the Phoenix are a good club. I think we just spooked them. We trade shutouts with the Golden Kites. I also want to pull in the Jaguars because look who's leading their home runs. Lars Taylor Tatsuji Nutbar. If you play for the national team, he counts as a local. Lost in 12 to the Cubbies. Rematch of last year's Nihon Koku series. The Pirates have kept doing well. The Cubbies have not. Oh, they're going to get one over on us, aren't they? Alright, we got to bring Balbuena back up. Alright, an extra innings win on the road. Thank goodness we don't have to worry about no DH games for a while. That's right, the Nihon League, just like its real-life counterpart, is the only pro league left in the world where the pitchers bat.
Always bunt.
I am trying to stop autoplay and it's not letting me. There we go. Ooh, Kinichi Endo. Looks like he went for surgery again. I think that's the end of this fantastic prospect. Terrain, pull up. Proof positive, tin stop. There is no such thing as a pitching prospect. All right, looks like Balbuena pitched 2 days ago, 7 2/3 innings. I think he's healthy. So let's send Kim down. Call Balbuena up, get him back into the rotation. Has Suenaga finished learning second? He's learned enough. All right, so Taoka goes down. Suenaga comes back up. And let's force Arias to short. Has Makino figured out his stick yet? Okay, a few good games. Good, good. We have too many pitchers now. Oops. Let's go to the Sunday game and then we'll send one down. Clobber the Dolphins 12-8. By the way, I have to give credit to Nick on Discord and on the forums. He's pointed out to me that the park factors for the stadiums here in the JPBO do not align with the real deal anymore. So part of the package for Out of the Park 25 for Project Isekai no Yakyu will be adjusted and corrected park factors. All right, so there. Now we have the ability to just bench a player for 3 days. Suenaga has 2 RBI but no hits. Typical. Oh, he walked 3 times. Wow, and got 2 RBIs with them. All right, let's finish out interleague play with another game. Nootbaar in left. Kobayashi on the bump against Kasahara. I'm guessing Makino's tired? Yeah. That's why we're not seeing him. Okay. Similar records here. We'll at least do a little bit. Ever dangerous first baseman Hiko Kondo. He's going to work the count to 3-1. On the ground through Suenaga. And into right field. That should be 2. Arias to Suenaga on to first. Good power stroke there by Sugiura, but Muramoto makes the grab. How's Nootbaar doing in Japan? Oh, only putting up a 148 OPS and 2.4 wins above replacement. You know, the huge. Tough play there by Kasahara, but he makes it work. One, 2, 3 inning for the Pirates. Lars Taylor, Tatsuji Nootbaar. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes Lars Taylor, Tatsuji Nootbaar. 5-star play from Hiroyuki Machida. Beautiful throw there. And diving catch. Yeah, he's our third baseman for the foreseeable future. For sure. That one's gone. Oh, no, off the top of the fence. De Jesus will bring it in, but that is a one-out triple for Toyoji Muramoto. Ugh. Infield in against Yamamoto.
Strike three.
Not needed. Called strike three. Kono, the shortstop. Got him. Kobayashi with a pair of Ks to strand the runner at third. Randy DeJesus tries to go the other way. Muramoto makes another great grab in right field. Hasegawa, shallow fly ball to right. Arias will ground out to the shortstop Kono, but the throw is wide. And a rare error by the Golden Glove shortstop as a runner on for the Pirates. Machida hit hard to the third baseman. Beautiful play by Yamamoto.
Strike three.
Kamai, the center fielder, out on strikes. Makes it 3 in a row now. Two to Shimokawa. On the ground, that should be 2, and it is. Arai, diving stop there by Muramoto. Toyoji Muramoto has been having himself a game. Suenaga still looking for that first pro hit. Or first big league hit, I should say. Motokuni Sugiura with a 2-out double. Kaneko with the game's first RBI chance. Fly ball to left, that's going to fall for a base hit. Sugiura will round third and score easily. Pirates lead 1-0. That one's pounded right into the shift. Shimokawa with a perfect placement. Kobayashi used to have a movement in the 80s. What happened, man? Was it injury? Everyone else caught up? I don't know. 1-2 to Kondo. Machida has been playing fantastically today. The defense is on point.
Strike three.
Ooh, got Nootbar looking. And yes, if you go take a look online,
Strike
the
three.
Japanese cheer song for Nootbar used his Japanese name Tatsuji for the chorus. Take care, Beetle Boy. Thanks for joining in. Hope to see you around. All right, tense game, 1-0 here. And my pitching staff is tired. We'll see if we can get a second appearance out of Yu Sato into Iwahashi. Full count to Muramoto.
Strike three.
Got him. Pitch to contact here against, looking for a double play ball. That'll be a fly ball to right. De Jesus brings it in. Runner does not go. 70 stamina just don't do what it used to, man. Maybe just be that he's pitching on short rest. I don't know.
Strike three.
Beautiful start by Kobayashi. But I think that may be the last inning of his day. Let's see. Switch, righty, left. All right, Meximemester. All right. I do what I'm told. Let's see. Does Kajiwara have reverse splits at least? He doesn't have terrible splits. I get we gotta go with him at this point. We have nobody else. I mean, yes, we have a lot of days off coming up. I forgot to bunt. I'm sorry. I'll do that next. Okay. As requested, bunt. The bunt has been delivered. Suenaga, fly ball to center field. Caught. Still looking for that first. JPBO hit.
Strike three.
Kajiwara will flip around and bat from the right side as Kimitada Kajiwara comes in here. We need an inning from him.
Strike three.
Shimokawa on the ground to Arias. 2 down. Got some light rain pouring here at Chiba Marine Stadium. That's popped up. Kajiwara's going to have a scoreless inning of work right when we need it. You know what? We're going to have a lot of days off coming up. Sato, Iwahashi, and Rangel if we need him. Kasahara's been doing really well to limit the damage. And that'll be the end of his day. Midori Suzuki out of the Shinjuku bullpen. And the green man gives up a loud fly ball to right. Muramoto makes the grab. DeJesus to center field. Diving catch. Kamai with a dangerous looking play. Actually, we got 2 lefties coming up. Kajiwara's going to get a second inning here. Line to right. DeJesus is there. We might see Honda or Makino come in at some point. We'll get the hands crew out after this inning. Nootbaar, fly ball deep center field. Sugiura brings it in, 2 down. Full count to Muramoto. And he's aboard. Sato will take over here against Koichi Yamamoto. Tying run at first. 1-2 on the way from you. Into the shift, Machida fires to second in time. Wilkerman Munoz out of the Jaguars bullpen.
Strike three. Strike three.
1-2-3 inning for Munoz. Defensive substitutions coming for the Chiba Pirates. Randy DeJesus will be relieved by Tamotsu Honda. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, we'll bring in we'll move Arias over and bring in Tasaka after we give Suenaga one more chance to get that first hit. Pinch hitter here is Yoshimochi Honda. On the ground, Machida guarded the line perfectly. Here's that switch-hitting catcher, Nishizawa. Got him. 8th inning over, or top of the 8th is over. Iwahashi will get the 9th and go for the save. It'll be Arai, Suenaga, Sugiura. Suenaga up the line. Oh, didn't get it past Kondo. Ah. Close game. Takaaki Iwahashi enters it. Yasuhide Tasaka will take over at shortstop, moving Gabriel Arias to second base. What the hey, let's go all in on the defense. Replacing Shumei Sugahara at first is Kensaku Suzuki. So this is it. This is the hands crew. Isamu Tanaka will be the pinch hitter. Hard hit right to second base, Arias. Good play. Kondo, full count. Inside ball 4. Tying run is aboard. Here's Aihara. 0-1 on the way. Popped up into foul territory. Suzuki makes the grab. Last chance here for the Jaguars is Lars Nootbaar. Full count pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Muramoto had the triple earlier today. He's going to line this one to left. That could tie the game. Throw is into second and cut off. That's not going to be a tie game. That's going to be a lead. The Jaguars take the lead on a 2-out, 2 RBI double by Toyoji Muramoto. His second extra base hit of the game. Pants. Almost had him. And a beautiful play by Machida to end the top of the 9th. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Yoryi Simara will get Kaneko Suzuki Honda. And you know Tamotsu Honda has a habit of getting those clutch home runs. Yugo Kaneko deep to left. That's going to stay in the ballpark. Nootbaar makes the grab. Kensaku Suzuki. Relieved Sugahara. 2 down now. Can Honda save this game? 1-2 on the way.
Strike
Nope.
3.
Pirates blow this one. 2 runs in the top of the 9th is enough to give the Jaguars the lead, ending the interleague session. This is what I get for relying on relievers who have a fire next to them. So we've got a break until our next game. I'll be right back. I just need to grab some hydration. See you in a moment, folks. So it is like depressingly gray outside here in Toronto. And not just because a certain Mr. Otani did not arrive. Let me see. Nothing new. Alright, come on, Suenaga. You can't go do this forever. And at some point, we're going to have to make some serious choices around our team construction if we have it to avoid losing the 5-game lead we have. Oh, sure, Balbuena lays a stinker. Great. As long as we're ahead of the Woodpeckers, I'd rather not have to face the Osaka Bulls again in the postseason. Ooh, 12-inning win. Nice work there. Rangel with the win. Yeah, Raul Rangel has been absolutely worth every penny. We're going to need to give him an extension. I mean, we could let him start. 40's a little low for the starting rotation. 45's like the bare minimum, and that's what Katsumi Tanaka's given us. Oh, right! We didn't see... Did Kenshi Morita pitch against us as a member of the Jaguars? No, we missed him! That was last season's ridiculously big off-season trade. Let's do one game in July, and then we'll see if we can get to the trade deadline today. Or through the rest of the season. I mean, I'm prepared to go to 4 and right into AZ Axel, or whenever Dish starts up the PTCS broadcast. TBD. The rings are still a problem. Hamada we know is good. Fukuzawa coming out of nowhere to have a good season. Oh no, not a good season. He's still eh. Takahiro Matsumoto is quote-unquote a problem. The pitching, thankfully, is still soft and spongy, so that's where we can get ahead of these guys. Uh-oh. Senga diagnosis pending. Maybe Rangel does get to start. Let's see what the diagnosis is for Senga. Hey, Suenaga got hits! Yay! Alright, so Okazaki's healthy. Senga's only got back spasm, so we're just gonna IL him anyway. Call up Okazaki. Suenaga is going to sit. Or at least not force start. And with the gap, Raul Rangel will get a rare start as opposed to being our closer. That means Iwahashi will get the nod, and we gotta look to the trading block to see if there's anyone else we can pick up. Alright. Who's up? That's it? 2 foreign guys, Old Man Koshu Onishi. And Mitsuo Sato. I mean, that fixed the bullpen-ish. And no trade clause is active. Let's do this one on the road at Sapporo Dome against the Bruisers. We'll see if that one's the rank. Oh, how long have I been on Be Right Back for? Yeesh. Can we get a professional in here? Man, tight competition in the Nihon League. Anyways, as I was saying, Raul Rangel is now in the starting rotation because we need the help. Kobayashi is not doing it. I think we're going to pull a swap here. Let's send Kajiwada down. Let's bring Katayama up. Shizuo Katayama. Out of the bullpen, a 65 stuff? Yeah, that plays. And maybe we send down Kobayashi. Yeah, we're gonna send down Kobayashi instead. We'll bring up Yamamoto. There we go. Kazuo Yamamoto, strong lefty, fast. Yet another 90-something and a slider guy. Sidearm guy, too. Ooh. All right. Okay, I can vibe with this. All right, Bulls have been making a charge against us. That's less than ideal. We're going to be on the road against the Sapporo Bruisers. Shohei Kawatake up against Ryoma Kato. And yes, that is Masataka Yoshida playing first. I know what you're thinking. Hey, don't the real-life equivalent to the Bruisers have a new ballpark? Yes. Has it been modeled by Flying Canuck? No. Will it be modeled by Flying Canuck? No. So, Sapporo Dome, it is. Makino is playing his way right into getting his contract non-tendered. Man, I wish we kept Kenshin Morita. One, two, three inning. Lefty Ryoma Kato getting the start here. Acquired from the Woodpeckers last season in the stretch drive. Good play there by Arias. Tsuruta, the DH. Hit to center field. Sugiura makes the grab. Yoshida. Goes the other way for a base hit. First one of the game. Angel Rodriguez, dangerous batter. Oh, we are pitching around him. There we go. Tense game. Ooh. Hasegawa, that's going to be off the wall. A giant wall in the outfield. Because remember, this stadium's also used for soccer. Deep fly ball. Hasegawa stays put. He's not exactly the most fleet of foot.
Strike 3.
Kawatake pitching well. Yoshimura, the second baseman. Not much defense, very good offense. Kato's going to dance around him a little bit here. Third baseman Takeuchi. Arias has it easily, 2 down. Nakata, fly ball to right. Makino makes the grab. Machida, opposite field single. He's having himself a season. Suenaga finally has hits at the pro level. It is so goofy he got RBIs before hits. Wild pitch means Machida is going to scurry to second. That massive backstop is an issue. Tamao Kondo, familiar with it from his time with the Osaka Bulls, but looks like he's really struggling this season to deal with the place. Runners at first and second now for Yugo Kaneko batting second. Fly ball to center. Nakada makes the grab. Sugahara 0-2.
Strike 3.
Checked swing, strike 3. Kojima the shortstop now. Hit on the ground, backs up Machida. Ooh. Ooh, he's so good. No offense to Mototomi Arai, but he's not Machida, who is going to be our face of the franchise third baseman now. Remember Junro Kanda? Remember him? Yeah, like that. 3-1 to Nagano. Arias waits for it to roll to him. Good throw. Randy will work a leadoff walk. Hasegawa through the infield. Long run there for Randy de Jesus. He makes it into third. Wow. Here's Gabriel Arias. Fly ball deep to center field, way back and way gone! Holy Mackinaw! 422 feet up to the deepest part over the Great Wall of Sapporo, and it's 3-0 Pirates here. That thing was tattooed.
Strike 3.
Kawatake is not thrilled with it. Gets 2 Ks and a flyout to end the inning. Kato now has himself a 3-run lead. Good work there by Suenaga. Probably the team's future second baseman, which begs the question, what's going to happen to Miyoshi? Played on a hop. Masataka Yoshida, 36 years old. Not a good first baseman. But since coming back from Boston, he's been a stalwart for the Bruisers. That's going to split the outfield. Rodriguez with an RBI double.
Safe.
And he takes third on the throw. They're going to intentionally walk Yoshimura to deal with Takeuchi. Try to get the double play set up. Fly ball to... Oh, man. I had the outfield in and we still couldn't get anything on that. Come on. Full count to Nakada. Matsuoka is getting loose because we can't seem to get out of the inning. 2-2 to Kojima. On the ground, that'll be a throw to first. But the game is now tied.
Strike 3.
I think we're going to go to Matsuoka after this. Kato was struggling. Let's not let him struggle anymore. Matsuoka did pretty well the last time we saw him. Let's see how he fares here. Yoshida to the deepest part of center field on the track. Sugiura makes the grab. Tied 3-3 through 5 innings. DeJesus into foul territory up against the wall. Rodriguez makes the grab. Motofumi Ito will take over here, facing Hasegawa and Arias. Hasegawa will check in with a 1-out single. Good work by the catcher. Arias already had his 10th home run earlier today. Scouted a bit better here. Rodriguez makes the grab. Runners at the corners now for Hiroyuki Machida. He's aboard with a walk. Do we trust Suenaga? I don't think so. We're going to put Arai in and then sub out and get Tasaka in. Pinch hitting Mototomi Arai. Oh, that's going to score a run. That's going to score 3. A bases clearing double off the bench by Mototomi Arai, and the Pirates retake the lead 6-3. Lucas Malstedt will face Makino, the right fielder. 3-1 count. That'll be inside for ball 4. Kaneko, 0-2 count now.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tasaka enters the game and will play shortstop. Matsuoka out here for a second inning of work. Masato Mitsunaga getting loose in the bullpen in a hurry. Because I was not paying attention, haha, oops. Good play there by Machida. Yoshimura back through the middle, base hit. That'll be the end of the day for Matsuoka. Masato Mitsunaga into the game. Big fireballer, fastball sinker. Don't bother with the changeup. One-two on the way to Takeuchi. Fly ball to center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Nakada, the center fielder. 1-1 on the way from Matsunaga. On the ground, that could be 2. Beautiful turn by Tasaka. So we may see extra work here by Mitsunaga to get through this righty-heavy lineup. Sugahara is plunked. That'll bring up the DH de Jesus. On the ground, that could be 2. It'll just be a fielder's choice. Here's Hasegawa, the catcher. 4-pitch walk. Takao Inoue into the game. Fastball slider sinker. Two batters have all the RBIs for the Pirates today. Here's one of them. A deep fly ball, a high throw by the center fielder Nakada. And it's 7-3 Pirates. Yeah, we'll get a second inning out of Mitsunaga at this point. Sugiura shallow on the infield. Shimomura or Yoshimura makes the play. Machida. Count is 3-0. Bases full of Pirates now for Tasaka. Line drive center field. That will be caught. Basically hit right to Nakada.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7th inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Another thing I'd like to add for the 25 out of the park 25 set for Isekai no Yaku better seventh inning stretch songs. Like, there's no reason that the Bruisers couldn't bring in a version of Gonna Fly Now, for example. Yee. Mitsunaga, don't make me look foolish here. I'm trusting you here, dude. Okay, fastball outside. Tsuruta, the DH. Popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule should be called. Sugahara says yoink. How's Katayama up against lefties? Even, okay. Pitch. Okay, yeah, that... "1-0 to Angel Rodriguez for Katayama. Fly ball to right. That's going to land for a base hit. Throw home will be not in time. Angel Rodriguez with a pair of RBIs. Yu Sato now getting loose in a hurry. 3-1 to Matsumoto. Both those runs will be charged to Mitsunaga. Come on, Yu. Save my bacon one more time. Thank you. Yeesh. Yu gets the 8th. Iwahashi gets the 9th. Mamma mia. All right, lucky bounce. Infield single. Makino with a beautiful stolen base. 3-1 the count on Kaneko. 3-2 now. Fly ball to right center. Makino with some daring base running. He's in safely at third. Sugahara. And they're going to intentionally walk him to deal with Randy DeJesus instead. Infield is in. There's a lot of green space in there. Corners are in. Outfield is very deep.
Strike 3.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Slow roller up the middle. Gonna be close. Not in time. Ayah. Oh, 2 to Kojima, the shortstop. Fly ball to center field. Sugiura was shaded the other way, but he closes the gap. Here's Kondo, the catcher. Fly ball to deep center. That's going to be over the head of Sugiura and into the fence. Tying run to the plate for the Bruisers. Full count to Nagano.
Strike 3.
Got him. Iwahashi will take the 9th. Masahiro Fujikawa will face Arias, Sugiura, and Machida. Sugiura with a 1-out double here on the top of the 9th. And they will intentionally walk Machida to deal with Tasaka, who is, of course, going to try and bunt the runners over. Or just scorch it into the outfield. Okay, that works.
Safe.
2 RBIs for Yasuhide Tasaka. So maybe don't always bunt. With that, we're going to see the closer Iwahashi sit down. Not a save situation anymore.
Strike 3.
Makino, whoops. I did not realize that was 2 strikes when I called for the bunt. Oh well. Run will still score. Kaneko was almost thinking 3. He'll retreat back. "10-5 the score now. You know what? We'll just let Sato eat. See if we can just get a final inning out of him. 1 pitch. Oh, Machida. Beautiful play. They announce Juan Carrasco will pinch it. So we will see Kiji Kojima enter the game. That'll be grounded to Sugahara, who makes the play easily. 1-2 on the way to Angel Rodriguez.
Strike 3.
Pirates will win this one 10-5. The most nervy 10-5 win I've ever played. Yikes. We need some help with this team. Like, even Balbuena's not having a good season. Still in it, though. As we save. All right. Ooh, Isaboru Nakamura with a whole bunch of stuff boosts. Stuff up, potential up, movement up, control up. Okay. Not bad for a 4th round pick. Yeah, my owner does not like me one bit. I think we gotta extend Fujikawa. He's done really well. And his reputation will improve. Well, let's extend Ellington as well. Everyone stays! Yay! Who knows how long Senga's going to be out for? Ah! Yasuhide has the flu. Lovely. So that means we're going to call up Taoka again. Rangel is not going to be part of the rotation forever. It's literally just until Senga is healthy again. Ooh, good game by Hattori. And against the Rings, too, which means we are now tied with them for the pennant. Hello. So here's the sitch. Suenaga doesn't have the bat or the gap against righties, but is a better defender. Oh man, he's also a good outfielder. Ooh. We may need to train up Suenaga in center field too. But for now, I think we can say that Suenaga is our second baseman. Mostly on defense. All right, Rangel just had his turn skipped in the rotation. I think we gotta start putting Okazaki in at our at second. Maybe Suenaga's not the guy right now. I'm not gonna sim it. I just want to see the end results of how Rangel does in his first and hopefully only JPBO start. Balbuena crushing it. All right, here's the Rangel start. Yeah, I think we can safely say the experiment has failed. Also, yikes, the youngsters got eaten alive. Alright, so Rangel. Back to closer you go. Gave you a shot. Didn't work. I'd rather you be a very good closer than a meh starter. Also would love for Senga to be healthy again, but we can't always get what we want now, can we? Let's get to the All-Star Game announcements. Hey, don't cut the D-Block Dragon! Thank you so much for the raid in. This is the Saturday Seafarers, the Chiba Pirates in the JPBO, my fictional, wink wink, Japanese baseball league. Oh, wait, there's no need for a wink. It is fictional. It's just that these teams are inspired by teams in the real world. Hey, who trying to ball? My latest subscriber. Thank you. All right. We need to get one of Kazu Yamamoto or Katayama out of off the major league club. Because we are going to have Senga back and healthy. Let's keep Yamamoto. Could always use another lefty. Senga was just dealing with a day-to-day injury, so I'm okay shoosting him right into the rotation again. All right, so Okazaki might be the answer at second base now. Uh-oh, Sendai has closed the gap. That's less than ideal. So, question for the chat on behalf of Who Trying to Ball and how I made a custom uniform set for him, but he doesn't have the desktop version of the game. He only has Go, so how do I get that loaded onto him? I mean, we were talking, like, is there a way to, with the supervision of a third party, like someone else hopping on Discord just to watch I'm not doing anything untoward, have me log in as him, and then load the uniforms that way? I am listening to ideas. Ah, nice. Sugahara's in a slump. No wonder we're now sitting third. Look at this. I mean, at least the home runs are coming in bunches. Nice to see Sugahara starting to get out of his slump. Makino's been a waste of space on this roster. But we have literally nobody else, so shrug. All-star teams coming up. The Jaguars have taken the lead. Yeah, I know, right? Who trying to ball? I mean, especially with all your theme team stuff. Like, that's why I want to make sure you get your jerseys in game. All right, it's a three-way tie heading into the All-Star break for the pennant chase. You can't script this stuff. Who are our All-Stars? Osamu Hattori gets his, I think that's his first nod. Yep. Welcome to the All-Star team, Osamu Hattori. Yoshiteru Kobayashi will make his first appearance there. Yu Sato out of the bullpen, way to go. Raul Rangel, ditto. Kazuo Hasegawa will make his third straight All-Star appearance. No, I saw it in between Sims. It's all good. Sugahara getting a start, his first as an all-star. Way to go, Shumei. Beating out Tadomi Koga, too. Machida will get his first all-star nomination, just putting up 2.6 wins above replacement. 4.0.1 zone rating at third. Oh, he's good. And no outfielders. But hey, we got two infielders in. Morita, now with the Jaguars, gets a nomination. Newtbar and Pilar and Seiya Suzuki all get noms. Yeah, Seiya Suzuki still with the Golden Kites. Five and a half games does not feel like a long enough lead. Plus, if I'm counting right, we still have like a game and a half or a game or three in hand on the Rings and the Bulls. Hope springs eternal. Sorry, what? Nick? Nick, what are you posting? Holy Himakana! Shohei Ohtani. Alright, so this is from Pasan. So this counts. Shohei Ohtani, 10 years, $700 million. Ah! And Ohtani posted it himself on Instagram. Guys, was all the hyperventilating about the plane scaring him off from Toronto? Seriously? Yeah, can we cut to EVC here? $700 million. This is literally the Kawhi Leonard thing again. Folks, I'm going to need to take a short break. I'll be right back. So, Yoshinobu Yamamoto then. Oh man, if the Jays whiff on everyone because they were chasing Otani, I don't know what I think about that. Can we just get to the deadline so I can, like, drown my sorrows here? I did say I was going to stream in Otani signs. I just was not expecting it to be today, right now, and with the Dodgers for that much money. And to answer your question, Hero Driver, how the Dodgers can afford anything else? Simple. According to Passan, the contract has significant deferrals that include most of his salary. An idea a source said that was Otani's. In deferring the money, it reduces the cost of the competitive balance tax hit and will allow the Dodgers to build a better team around him. So it's like the Bobby Bonilla deal, but way bigger. $700 million. Okay, we're making progress at least. Putting some ground between us and the Woodpeckers, more importantly. Maybe teams will actually start selling now. Man, the Kansai Cubs went from winning or playing us in the Nihon Koku series last season to being, just freshly out of dead last. All right, Miyoshi, no, man, another 3 months, so he's basically toast. Do we get any future stars nommed? Takara Fuji, or Fukui, who is going to be a part of this club next year. Hello, big change up. Who trying to ball who are the Jays going to go after now? Well, they better go after Otani. Or sorry, after Yamamoto. Or Imanaga. Either of those guys. At least we're not talking about Heimer Candelario. And Itsuro Kido, still figuring out how to swing a stick, but that bat's going to be good once he's ready. Top 10 prospect now, attaboy. All right, let's do the one on trade deadline. Yeah, I can believe it, who trying to ball. Yamamoto is that good. All right. Deadline day. We don't have a foreign player spot to waste. I think Imanaga's got value. I'm just not sure if he's got value as a starter. He's got like 2+ pitches, you know? All right, Koga has been playing well, but I don't see him fitting in with our club. Plus, he had one season with us, and it was absolute doggy duke. This is an aberration for him. Mitsuo Sato will not be moved because nothing doing there. Kevin Pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is his 7th season in Japan. Oh, sure. Now Choi's figured out how to pitch in Japan. After we traded him to the... No, he's still playing poorly. Okay. Michio Naito. Naito is an interesting idea. Then there's Motofumi Ito, who is just bad. I'm not going to add negative wins above replacement to my team. All right, let's get... I mean, Makino has played well. Okay, maybe not do that. Thanks for the update, Nick Waddick. There are no opt-outs in Otani's deal. Oh, and there's Junko Lee out of the KBO, too. I forgot. Whoa, Cubs just made a deal. Eiji Yamashita going from the Cubbies to the Bulls to help bolster their bullpen. Was he even listed as an option? Oh, that deal was made like 2 days ago. Never mind. I don't think there's anyone I want to get for the trade deadline, you know? I mean, yes, our team definitely has room to improve. Asao Okazaki having himself a bit of a hot streak here. And his stats are getting better. Okay, so he's our once and future second baseman. And then Suenaga can take over at short, I guess? Yeah. I saw Junior Fernandez at Chibalote. The real version of these guys. Is there anyone moving here? No? Okay, let's just play the game. Seattle consider trading so? Yeah, 41-year-old Kevin Pillar. Still doesn't have a domestic free agency either. Alright, who do the Bruisers want for... Motofumi Ito. $25-year-old catcher? Done. Okay. So we got some reinforcements in the bullpen after all. Which means that Kazuo Yamamoto can finally go back down to the minors. Oh, you wanted me to look at Kevin Pillar's contract. Well, 1.56 million. I mean, he's bounced around Japan a bunch of places. Golden Kites, Dolphins, Bruisers, back to the Golden Kites, Rings, back to the Bruisers, Astrals. Clearly, my man likes sushi. All right, we got our one additional help. We're going to do the Kodai Senga start to start off August. At this point, at this pace, we're just going to keep going until we hit the end of the season. Oh, I see Sporer's up and running. Maybe we'll see how far we go. Because I did start early. And I wouldn't mind doing a postseason stream next week. And where did my music go? Ooh, Keto's gotten a ratings increase. Okay. Tasaka is still just a bench bat. Ooh, the Rings ran headfirst into Hattori. That's a rough go. How many teams are in the Japan League? 12. Plus, there are 8 teams in the competitor Mirai League. And the best, most financially sound teams from the Mirai League will be migrating to the JPBO after, I think, about a decade of playing time. So in about another few seasons. The Black Swans currently leading the Mirai League. Our old friend Masuho Sekine is among them. Nice. Yes, 143 games in the JPBO, and then in the Mirai League, I think it's 120. So, important game up against the Rings. Oh, good to see Makino's finally figuring out how to bat. Love it. Kaneko moves to center, so Sugiura's getting the day off. Randy DeJesus in left. Oh, they actually got the lid open here at Fukuoka Dome. Nice. Well, unfortunately, the out of the park game does not allow the real life league higher seed advantage for the division or for the pennant winners. So that's just a regular old best of 7.
Out.
Hey, I'm happy to elucidate here, Who Trying to Ball. Until the league is officially licensed, there's only so much I can do for reality. At least we have ties, thanks to the KBO. Oh, right, I hate this opposing team. These guys just eat my lunch.
Safe!
Machida, what was that? That was a slow motion pitch. Ugh, just end me. Oh, actually, okay, double play. Good work there, Okazaki. Thank you, Kobayashi, for not spending 5 seconds thinking about it. All right. Phew. I hate to say it, but I think Randy DeJesus may not get a contract extension beyond the 3-year deal he's on. He's really taken a step back this year compared to last. Little doink single to right for Arias. Second hit of the game for the Pirates. Arai, the DH, will be put aboard with a walk. Hasegawa, lefty on lefty matchup. Rocketed into right field. That's going to be played on a hop. Hasegawa with a single, possibly an RBI. And in comes Arias. Okazaki, the number 9 hitter. And he's going to cash in a single, possibly more. Asao has really taken over the second base job, with Miyoshi injured and Suenaga struggling. Base is full for Yugo Kaneko. On the ground into the shift. Good play there by Ishibashi. Here's the third baseman, Akinori Kato, formerly of the Sendai Woodpeckers, signed to a rather substantial deal this past offseason. Nice work by Sugahara. Popped up behind second base. Arias, yoink. Second baseman Miki Nakamura. That's more like the Machida we know. His first throw was like something I'd do. Shumei with a little bit of opposite field power. Randy DeJesus goes the other way, forcing a reaping catch by Matsumoto. Tough grab there by Takahito.
Strike 3!
Back right through the box for Arias. Runners at first and second. Here's Arai. Roller on the ground to second base. Miki Nakamura makes the pickup.
Strike 3!
I still can't get over $700 million. Will Out of the Park Baseball even let you do that? I don't think we have deferrals in this game.
Strike 3!
That is some, like, 2 decades worth of inflation-ass contract. Long run there for Okazaki, but he's there. What a play. Yeah, he's our second baseman, I think. Fly ball to center. Kaneko reaches for it. Good play. Fukuzawa works the walk. That'll bring up Kato, the third baseman. 0-2 on the way.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. Kobayashi, 2 Ks over 4 innings of work. Only the 2 hits allowed. Ishibashi has been making short work of these batters. Golden Glover for the rings for sure. Randy DeJesus hard up the third base line. Kato, defensive stud. So it'll be the bottom of the 5th. That's into right center field. Kaneko on it quick. Respect the arm. That's just going to be a double. A leadoff double for the Rings. Washio standing at second. Good at bat for the DH. Corners in to guard the bunt here with Miki Nakamura at the plate. He's aboard with a walk. Second walk of the game issued by Kobayashi. 1-2 on the way to Furukawa. Got him. And here's the shortstop, Ishibashi. On the ground, Okazaki to Arias on to first, double play. Another fantastic inning from Kobayashi. Machida holds up. That was a close checked swing. Man, I haven't even gone on Reddit yet. That place must be exploding right now. Good play by Miki Nakamura. Diving throw to first. Hasegawa will get the intentional walk. They'd rather deal with Okazaki. And this will be an unintentional walk. Never mind. Swinging on 3-0 into right field. Machida will score on the play. Cardinal Fan 3000. Yeah, 10 years, 700 million, lots deferred. Like, this is generational wealth for the Otani family we're talking about. And, I swear, if we find out that the Blue Jays either... I don't know which would be worse. If the Blue Jays were not in it at all and it was just bad hearsay, or the Blue Jays were close and came up short due to some nonsense. Matsumoto doinks a single into left. DeJesus on it quick. Usato getting loose. He'll likely get the 7th. That's on the ground. Okazaki makes the out. Through 6, it's 3-0 Pirates. Yoshiyuki Toyama will face Kaneko Sugahara DeJesus. Whee, that's over your head. Good at bat there by Sugahara. Getting this out of safe situation would be ideal. Come on, Randy. Intentionally walk to deal with Machida. You sure about that? Everyone does the 90-foot conga. Arias.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Toyama gets the strikeout. Do we go to Honda to replace Arai? No, Arai's done pretty well as a DH. Swing away, dude. Whee! To right field. Matsumoto makes the grab. Looks like it'll just be a 7th inning appearance here. Oh, Arias on the other side of second base. Good run there. Dealing with the shifted bat. We might see Sugiura come in as a defensive substitution. Machida! Ooh. Yeah, he's good. Oh, right. Let me get our 8th inning guy up. Yeah, let's go with the new guy we got, Ito. Have I seen Brady House in this sim? That's a good question. I haven't. Aquino. All right, defense substitution time. Go. Sugiura will enter the game and take over as the center fielder. Kaneko moves to left. Let's keep Yusato fresh and go to Motofumi Ito. Give the new guy some innings. Pinch hitter here is Shiro Ishizuka. Fly ball to shallow center. Sugiura says hi. Toshizo Abe, swing and a miss. Good work there by Ito. Raul Rangel getting loose in the bullpen. All right, Machida aboard with a single. Arias works a 3-0. Arai, the DH still. Rare bad day for Arai, 0 for 4. Ugh. And for the baddest bats in this lineup, in comes Raul Rangel. We're also going to bring Tasaka in to play short. Arias over to second base. Guys? Hello? Hello? Every so often that happens. And then you look at it on the Super Stats replay and it's fine. 98 miles an hour on the fastball. There, that's what's supposed to happen.
Strike 3.
Ooh. Rangel is nasty when it comes to this stuff. Wait, what? No. No! Why were you there? I did not set that. One to Takato, thank you for picking up my mistake. Oh boy. This game has all kinds of weird stuff going on. Anyways, we're gonna do a week-to-week stream or a playthrough. Next chance I get, I'm gonna take a break to get some additional hydration. And the Woodpeckers are a team just built to frustrate us. Every series against them is a trap series. Everyone! Wait, where'd the music go? There it is. All right. Rings are just doing a major nosedive. That's impressive, actually. Let's go to the 12th. I will be right back, folks. Sit tight. All right. Well, we're holding firm. The Bulls are once again doing bull things. Yo, is Shin Maeda finally regressing? That's wild. Meanwhile, this guy is all of a sudden coming up with ridiculous stat lines. Longtime Dolphin, now a Bull. And of course, Takaoshima continues to be a linchpin of their rotation, even though he's got a 3-8 record. That's less than ideal. Meanwhile, our deadline acquisition has been solid. All right, we're still doing week to week. I want to finish the season. I think we can do that. We might not do any more in-game action, and I don't want to say that the Otani acquisition has taken the wind completely out of my sails. $700 million. Okay, it's a tie. Rangel continues to be solid. The bullpen, I think, really has calmed down, thankfully. Rotate. Oh, Balbuena's been on a burner lately. 9-inning complete game loss. Oof. Pirates got 6 hit. Okay, so Balbuena's back to normal. Okazaki continues to deliver value out of the second base slot. Let me take a look at the batting stats here. Okay, so Makino is playing well. I'm not paying 4.8 mil plus whatever arbitration would be for this. Especially since we got Honda just sitting there waiting. Well, not right now, but you get my drift. Actually, do we send down Honda and try someone else? Question is, who else? I guess Hisaji Sakamoto? Yeah, Hisaji's been kicking butt in the minors, so let's pull that swap. 4.1 mil is going to be the league minimum. Yeah, that tracks. That scans. All right, where's Hisaji? Hisaji, where are you? There you are. Kobayashi returns to the farm and delivers. Do we flip Kikuchi? No, let's keep Kazufumi. I mean, he's still learning. We still have a very young team, ultimately. Man, the Astrals really did falter down the stretch. Rings are also doing a major fade. Every series against the Woodpeckers is a trap series. Oh, so from Foolish Baseball on Twitter, Shohei Ohtani's contract beat Mike Trout's record-setting contract by Alex Rodriguez's record-setting contract. Ah. What can you do? Ooh, tying the second game of a doubleheader. That's fun. Hottest August on record, doesn't matter, the Bulls are bowling. At least our batting average is getting better. Okay, now Okazaki's slumping a bit. Let's turn off the forced start and see what coach thinks. Would love to break a Blue Jay signing on stream. That'd be nice. Hey, Nick. Glad you found the stream and that you're joining in. Matsuoka's got a 3-day off period, whatever. We've got arms to spare. At this point, it's just don't anyone else get injured until the end of the season. We'll play the home finale. I think that'll be it. Uh, 10-9. Come on, guys. Can we not completely flop down the stretch here? Can the Golden Kites manage to actually not win the pennant this season? Come on, Phoenix. Come on, Jaguars. Ooh, Isaburo Nakamura with another stuff boost. Liking what he's doing. Kobayashi. Oh, hey, controls up. Oh, he's going to be part of the club next season. Oh, yeah. Heishu Iriki. Our future DH, I guess. Kodai Senga. Lost some velo. His stuff is down to 35. Oh, man. Whatever. We won a championship with him. Let's go. De Jesus with a hot streak. Balbuena. It'd be nice if the Bulls could stop doing Bulls things. I got a good feeling about next year. Also, do we seriously have Senga as our number 6 starter? Tanaka still hasn't been able to pick up a decision that's a win. Cubs and Dolphins have been eliminated. I can't imagine the Brewers are... Ooh, Kobayashi out for 4 weeks. Oh, that puts his postseason at jeopardy. I guess we're calling up Kobayashi again. Switching one Kobayashi for another. Quick, quick, hurry. And Tomomi Kawamoto will get a rare start. All right, back-to-back wins, though, in a doubleheader at home. Again, all right, man, this is a 4-game set against Sendai. Yikes. Oh, sweeping the Woodpeckers at home. That is beautiful. De Jesus, walk-off. 12-3 ambush. And then Hattori starts the team shutout. Because the Rings are having such a hard time playing well down the stretch, not only are the Woodpeckers not eliminated, they may actually steal that third playoff spot. Neither are the Panthers or Bruisers. Panthers and Bruisers. Bruthers. It's hard to say if either of them will pull out of their doldrums, but they're not eliminated yet. Anyways, once we reach the end of the season, I'll do a tiny little pack rip, and then we will raid into Sporer if Dishnet's not up and running. Remember, the raid phrase for Saturdays is Ahoy Matey. One game back as September chugs to a crawl here. And I'm continuing to scroll on Twitter for news on that gargantuan signing. Half a game back. What is the season finale? It is at home against the Woodpeckers. Congrats to the Hiroshima Phoenix for clinching a postseason spot. They may actually win the pennant. I don't think the Golden Kites have not won the pennant in the last 5 years. Meanwhile, it's coming down to a foot race between the Bulls and the Pirates, and oh no, here come the Woodpeckers! Oh, this could get interesting. If the Rings somehow squander the lead they had at the start of the stream session and whiff on the postseason slot, I don't know how to react, because the Rings were the pennant winner, or finished second last season, made the postseason for the first time this save. They have 2 or 3 of the best batters in all of the Zenkoku League. The Nihon League postseason is settled. The Hiroshima Phoenix, the Tokyo Golden Kites, and the Shinjuku Jaguars are in. The Pirates and Bulls have clinched their postseason spots. We're doing it based on pitching, let's not forget. I think this is the first time the Jaguars have made it in a long time. Alright, the Rings have pulled out of their tailspin while the Woodpeckers are in one. They almost blew it. Oh, Sugiura has knee inflammation. Makino with a 5-hit game. Where was this before? Sheesh. Let's put Sugiura. Let's give him an actual break. Call Honda back up. And next season, Kim Ji-hoon is going to be our closer. Or among the bullpen arms. Yep, Kaneko in center field makes a lot of sense. We don't need to burn out Sugiura at this point in the season. The Hiroshima Phoenix have clinched the Nihon League pennant. I think that is their first in franchise history. Considering how atrocious they were at the start of this save, good on them. Pirates inching closer and closer to a championship. A repeat of the pennant. And all it took was actually finding the second baseman that we had on our club the entire time. We're going to have like $5 million to play with next offseason with Makino getting declined and Miyoshi getting declined. Yeet them directly into the sun. No. There it is. The pennant is clinched. The Chiba Pirates will host the final stage of the postseason next Saturday on the Saturday Seafarers. Iwao Nonaka with an 8.6 wins above replacement season. Excuse me? Hey, Kobayashi's healthy again. Phew. No, Balbuena's hurt. No, no, no. That's not good. All right, credit where credit is due. Hirotsugu Kobayashi has turned his season around. Let's send Kawamoto down. Kobayashi returns. I don't think we have any options for minor league rehab. Sugiura will be back in time for the first round. I'm hoping it's not a major injury to Balbuena. Trying to manifest this. Also, 3 guys with over 20 home runs. Hey now. 3rd in the league in batting average. Love it. Got a really good feeling about this postseason drive. Even if Raul Rangel's ERA has ballooned in the back half of the season, that worries me. All right, Wada might figure out how to be a decent pitcher. Kim Ji-hoon will be signed to a proper contract next season. Balbuena still showing injured, pending. Partially torn labrum, he's out for the postseason. So our best pitching arm is toast. We do at least have the opportunity to bring up another foreign player, but we don't have any other foreign players to bring up at this point. That's the one I wanted. I mean, maybe we bring up Kim instead of Suenaga. We're going to lose him this offseason anyway. Honda continues to be in a slump. That's great. At least we've got Kodai Senga. We're not completely up a creek here. Just mostly. And Sugiura's healthy, which means we can send Honda back down. Poor guy just had a bad season. Alright, let's finish off with one last playthrough game. Can we get Katsumi Tanaka a decision that's a win this season? That is a lot of walks. What the hell? 8.0 per 9? And the guy's not even weak on contact or on control either.
Strike 3.
Maybe he just had a pitch around slider set incorrectly. I don't know. Ooh, infield single. Tough play for Katsumi there. Oh dear. Oh my, my, my. 5th home run of the season given up by Katsumi Tanaka. Lee Yong-bin, the second baseman. Good play by Machida. Okay. Hidemi Sato getting the start on the other side. Loud single to center for Makino.
Strike 3.
Kaneko K's. Sugahara, fly ball to center. That one's playable. Kunishige makes the grab.
Strike 3.
All right, we're just going to till wrist bit. Ooh, past the diving Sugahara and into right field.
Save.
Ah. No, I think we're done watching this one. We almost come back. Woodpeckers will finish at 70 and 70 and 3. Missed the postseason still. Rings will visit Osaka to take on the Bulls in round 1. This is the 4th time that the Phoenix have made the postseason. The first time they have won the pennant. This is the first time in 4 seasons that the Kites have not won the pennant. Losing Balbuena stinks. I hope he comes back healthy. I mean, we do have him for another season, thankfully. DeJesus got his 30th home run, too. Way to go. The other Okazaki with a 3 home run game against us. Glad I didn't stick around to watch that. Yeesh. It's a Tokyo Derby between the Golden Kites and the Jaguars. Are the Kinshi going to advance to another league championship? Or will they get upended by Shinjuku? I don't like either of these guys, but I'd rather have the Rings advance. Oshima comes 1 inning short of going the distance. Glenn Ferrara, thank you for the follow. I think I'm now at 900, which is kind of incredible to think about. Thank you all. All right, game 2. All games are at the Upper Seeds ballpark. It's worth pointing out. Oh, thanks, Dave Carson. Appreciate it. Ooh, Rings force a game 3. Are we about to get the comedy factor? The Rings are going to the second round. A massive blow-up inning by Hatsuo Fujioka. A 7 spot in the third. And the Bulls fail to advance, so the Rings will get a rematch up against us, the Chiba Pirates. And the Golden Kites will sweep the Jaguars to play the Phoenix. So, next week, it will be... Oh man, they played us close all season long. But they were crud on the road. We have every single game at home. They have a fun differential, and we have the best defense in all of Japan, I think. Golden Kites versus Phoenix. Phoenix actually a better road team than home team, so interesting to see how that'll play out. And the Golden Kites eat the Phoenix's lunch. That will be game 1 next week. So taking a look at the perfect teams, it looks like I've got a few teams leading their divisions. If I'm not mistaken, the Centurions are in the postseason hunt. Ditto for 2 Rats and a Wool Sock. The Hiroshima Team Redacted might be leading their division and possibly the conference. And then the Shizuoka Arrows are hanging on to a wild card spot. They're going to be who we check in on. We got some tiny little pack ripping to do. All right. Ooh, clobbered to the opposition there. I'm playing at Hanbot Stadium, which has, as you can see, it's very polo groundsy. So I've tuned my team accordingly, and it's worked out. I made the postseason last week. Yeah, safe to say I'm making the wild card this round, or this week. I packed Ernie Banks, who is basically our versus righty first baseman at this point, or versus lefty, because we got Chris Davis crushing it, comparatively speaking, anyway. And for lols, defensive stud Kevin Kiermaier, backing up the outfield. Getting the Granderson, I think, was a huge boost. He was on fire earlier this week. Justin Steele, much needed acquisition. Helping out. Oh man, even though he had a losing streak there. Gene Garber has really impressed me as a closer. I guess my Roy face just got hit with a bad roll this week. And Adolis Garcia loves playing in Hanbot for some reason. For once, I don't mind seeing live cards. Lou Brown is a duplicate, so let's fill the sale order. Let's get a couple packs. Anthony Rizzo, I remember him from the Saturday Starlight. I miss that save. And you can see how excruciatingly close I am as a packs-only team to finishing some of these PT Elite missions. Let's go crash the market a little bit. Do some quick adjustments here. Hey, Dishnet, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. There we go. Successful sale. Quick sell the rest of these. Enough for another 3 packs. Let's go. Yeah, I knew when Passan didn't confirm any of that, that was sort of the clue that something was amiss. And now we know it was all bunk. But Jungho Lee or Yoshinobu Yamamoto or Shota Imanaga would really help soothe the soul after that news. Or Cody Bellinger, or basically anyone. Just don't sit idle. Put Smussen up. And that'll do it for me. So, you'll see me next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. We're starting the 2004 postseason, or regular season. And then next week on Saturday, Chiba Pirates go for their second in a row Nihon Koku series and their third in franchise history. We'll be raiding into Sporer next. And stay tuned, DishNet 34 will have the PTCS finals later today. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend.